I mean, see, given that result in Athens, Bunzy, and this is for you as well, Keith, I want to get your guys' take on this. I get it's really depressing, a really glass half full take, but do you think privately Jimmy Thelin probably wishes he didn't have this competition to deal with?
Well,
on you go, Bunty.
I was going to kick that off because obviously I've just spoken to Jimmy there on the pre-match press conference. In fairness to Jimmy, and I mean, and Aberdeen, they've got the draw from hell in this Conference League. I mean, the worst 6 teams they probably could have got. So anything they take's a bonus. But he was very bullish at the press conference. I mean, it wasn't so much can you pick up points or win the game tomorrow night. He's very much of the opinion over the last 4 games that they can still qualify from the Conference League, which is big talk, and it'll take a mighty turnaround. So that shows where he's coming from. So if you're suggesting that you'd rather he could do without it, certainly publicly, it's a very different message.
You were going to say something, Keith?
What's the point in everybody celebrating, trying to get qualification for European competition, and invariably most of our teams get papped out, before the big clubs are even back off the beach. So we've been crying out for more teams into group stage football because that's where the money's at. There's a trickle down effect. That's what we've got to aim. We've got to aim to get as many of our clubs competing as regularly as possible in these European groups, because it just makes Scottish football a healthier place financially. It is embarrassing right now. Embarrassing to look at the Conference League and see Aberdeen sitting at the bottom of the pile. It's embarrassing to look at the Europa League and see Rangers in the same position. And you hope that over the course of the next few weeks they can get some results. They can make it look a lot more respectable. Even if Jimmy Thellin's asking for a bit much by thinking Aberdeen can still qualify, I don't think that's going to happen. And I would go a little bit further than that. I think Burnsy's absolutely right. I've gone for 3-1 for Larnaca tomorrow night, and I think that just about finishes Aberdeen off. It's not going to improve their standing. They'll be very lucky if anybody else is performing worse than that. So I think the agony is likely to continue for Aberdeen, but you hope somewhere along the line they can pick up some points, and you hope that Scottish clubs start to realise what an opportunity that they've got in European football, and raise the ambitions, raise the sort of level. Hearts are doing their bit this season, and you look forward to next season they might be able to do something. But yeah, it's a bit of an ordeal. It's a bit of a trauma right now. I don't expect it to get any better, if truth be told, for Aberdeen tomorrow night. But Burnsy will be there, and Burnsy will keep us posted with every kick of the ball.
What's your prediction, Burnsy? How do you think it'll go?
I'm too bad. I'm looking for the number for the Samaritans after listening to Keith.
It's murder, innit?
How do I think it'll go? I think Larnaca will win 2-3-1 maybe, but I think it'll be a lot tighter than people maybe are expecting. And I think that even if Aberdeen can put in a performance, I mean, they did all right against Shakhtar Donetsk. I know they lost 3-2, but if they can put in a decent display, it gives them some hope going into back-to-back home games where they've really got to pick up points against, in these next 2 games, come back to Pittodrie against Noah, etc. So, and Strasbourg, which are both big asks, but at home is probably their best chance of picking up these points. But if they get in tonight, it would be tomorrow night. I would have to say it'd be a bonus and it'd be a big boost to Aberdeen.
I appreciate your predictions, guys, but it's going to be 1-0 to Aberdeen, short Armstrong volley, so you can take that to the bank. That's happening.
Yeah.
You're very well.
What odds are we getting on that?
I need to look that up, Burnsy, actually. That's definitely worth a 50 pence or something, isn't it?
If it doesn't come true, then are you obviously covering your bets?
Burnsy, you're breaking up there, mate. Sorry, we can't quite. Burnsy, we'll let you go from the hotline live on that note. Hope it's an absolute cracker for you, whatever happens, and safe travels up the road when the time comes.
All the best. Thanks, lads. Take care.
Enjoy your night tonight, Burnsy.
Quiet one as usual.
Of course.
Scott Burns there, Keith. Look, I know we're kind of laughing at it, but we need, honestly, it's so to see.
I'm not laughing. It's not a laughing matter, Daniel. It's chronic.
Given how obsessed we are with football. I mean, football is, everywhere in Scotland. You'd think we'd be a bit better at it, frankly.
Yeah, and you keep thinking that we're turning a corner, and then we do turn the corner, and then we get smacked in the face by a juggernaut. And that's what's happened in this campaign so far for both Rangers and Aberdeen. Celtic are not doing particularly tremendously well either. How good would it feel if by some freak turn of events we get 3 victories tomorrow?
Amazing.
I mean, that would just give everybody a real shot in the arm, as highly unlikely as that would be.
Sean in the comments saying he's tempted to go for 3 wins tomorrow night. The coefficient needs it. I would like some of your confidence, Sean, but who knows? Maybe it will be. I am actually intrigued to see, you mentioned Hearts there, Keith. I'm intrigued to see how they get on in the Champions League next season.